Not many teams have enjoyed the success Mitchelton-Scott's women have over recent years. But much of that simply wouldn't have been possible without Jess Allen. The 26-year-old Australian has established herself as an elite domestique since joining the squad midway through 2016, helping the likes of Annemiek van Vleuten to numerous wins.
Yeah, it feels great when people recognise the work I'm doing as a domestique for the teammates. People that just look at results on paper, it really doesn't show what happens in the race. So when people recognise the work I'm doing, it really means a lot to me because I put a lot of hard work into it. And my teammates particularly, like after every race, they'll always thank me for the work I'm doing, and that means a lot to me. It is a huge step up, particularly from juniors to seniors. I was a very successful junior, winning the Junior World Time Trial in 2011. And it took a few years to actually step into the senior ranks and get a ride for a team like Mitchelton-Scott. So yeah, it is hard to step into that field. But luckily for me, my skills and positioning in the peloton of 200 riders is quite good and probably my biggest strength. And I think for domestiques, being able to position well is super important.
The Mitchelton-Scott team, they're not worried about the solo breakaway. Jessica Allen is protecting Amanda Spratt at the front of the field.
You have to be aggressive, you have to use your elbows, and there is a lot of yelling and screaming, and you got to pick your moment perfectly as well. I say to myself, if I'm not moving up, I'm moving back. So as soon as you're just sitting in the bunch, freewheeling, you're going backwards, so you have to be fighting all day. And it kind of feels like a washing machine effect in a way, actually, when you try and explain it to people. You can be 20th wheel, and if you switch off for 10 seconds, you can be 100th wheel. So it's just, yeah, like this a lot of the time, and you just have to be fighting either on the side, through the middle, and taking every gap you can see. I find your personality on the bike in races is quite different, actually, to off the bike. Yeah, you've got to be aggressive, and sometimes people think you're a for pushing through, but yeah, you got to, like, we respect all the riders, but it is aggressive style of racing, yeah. Yeah, working with Annemiek, it's been a huge step forward in my career. I've learned a lot from her. Not just on the bike, but off the bike, things like nutrition. And also I think Annemiek's, just her resilience, and she's had a lot of comebacks from injuries, and how she's come back stronger every time as well, I think is super motivational, and she's just so great to have as a teammate.
Annemiek van Vleuten from Mitchelton-Scott, 4th place last weekend in very different circumstances over the cobbles of Belgium. She goes 3 places better, takes the win, she can't believe it. Wonderful scenes. Annemiek van Vleuten wins Strade Bianche for the first time in her career, and that is a very, very special ride.
Strade Bianche this year has been the most special race so far for me. It was the first time I've actually raced Strade Bianche, and I love racing on the dirt and technical races like that, so I was really looking forward to it. I did a lot of work for her positioning into the dirt sections, and once my job was done, I was just basically trying to get to the finish line as fast as possible because I knew she was in a breakaway and wanted to see if she won or not. And going up the final climb, I was just yelling out to the crowd, who won, and they said Annemiek, and it felt so special. I knew from pretty early on that I wanted to do something in cycling, and make it to the Olympic Games was the ultimate goal to start with. I didn't really know so much about things like the Tour of Flanders and the Giro, but as I got older and once I started coming to Europe, these races I think are actually more special. Just the atmosphere around these races, like to win Tour of Flanders or the Giro, it's such an iconic race and so well known in Europe. And to be riding along riders like Annemiek and Amanda Spratt, it's super special, and we're racing with the best girls in the world, and I think this team is the best team in the world, and I'm really happy here and really, really fortunate to be on this team. For me, being a domestique, it's getting me stronger, and I know when I'm strong enough to win these races and put my hand up to win them, the team will support me. But until then, I'm happy to keep working for my team, and if that's all I do my whole career, then I'm really happy with that because I love that job.